asset. So today we have requested by VexJax, actually wanted me to go through, give a rundown of various guitars. The guitars I have, I forgot exactly what it was, but wanted some soft strumming with that. So not sure strumming, mind you, soft strumming. There's a difference. And we have a little collection over here that some are mine. I should say some are friends loaned, because that's just what we do, you know. Very fortunate. You want to get in with guitar collectors. Man, it's fun. And be a collector yourself. It's very fun if you can afford to do so. We're going to have a content battle. I have a backlog of all of this hilarious shit that Tom and Jake gave me in IMs, and I never got to them. And what we're going to do here is just a little taste, and then I'm going to go back and get all of the stuff. And the next video will probably be entirely content, almost a you laugh, you lose from Jake and Tom. After this, after we go through all these guitars, learn about these guitars and stuff, we'll have like a little battle, and then you guys have to tell me who wins. I'm going to be so honest with you right now. I have been going so heavy on the prizes, just like willy-nilly, like Vegas style. I'm like, and here, and you get 50, and you get 50. I now have people, hey, listen, don't get mad. You guys know who you are, the ones that I'm addressing right now. I have achieved scammer territory, okay? Thank you. Thank you to my other fellow ASM artists and YouTubers out there that have been, you know, fielding scammers left and right for years. I am now there. Do other people, like, I want to know, oh my God, this would be so amazing if there's any YouTubers out there, even use an alt account or something just to comment. I want to hear how, like, people have tried to scam you. And I'm going to tell you, there have been now 5 occurrences where I would gift something. All right, I would give some Amazon money, and then I would get an email response in some way asking for more money. This happens a lot. And here's the thing. This is what people don't know. People are shocked to hear stuff like this, and you don't want to say stuff like this because it sounds like a fucking humble brag. I swear to God, I would never ever say anything outside of this context because the subject facilitates it. I give people money that you don't know about, and the people that get the money know what I'm talking about. And yes, dude, the bonus stuff in all of the Amazon cards, I'm happy to do it. I love it. You know how it works. I don't have to defend why I give bonus money. But there are instances now, 5, I've counted 5, where people ask for more money, okay? And each time, by the way, I gave it, because the way I look at it is I make a certain living, and my time is worth a certain amount, and this is going to sound so fucking weird, and then I swear, I really hope I don't get this crazy onslaught of people asking for secondsies now, because I don't have the time to field all of it. But if a person is taking like a half hour out of their time to try to scam me for $20, it's like, I'm like, dude, just take the 20. The issue I have, though, is the third ask. That's where it's like, dude, there's other people that need help, and now you're dipping into my actual time, my ability to help other people on a time basis. You feel me, guys? I'm guessing these people are young also, and I did shit like that when I was younger. Dude, I don't want to talk about the books that, you know, the gang. I'm just going to talk. In this case, I'll call us the Triforce of Stupidity, the shit that we got into. And I know, you know how stupid the Triforce of Stupidity is? There's fucking 4 of us. We were reading stuff on, not BBSs, but we would download, like, am I allowed to say, like, we were reading shit like the do you remember shit like that? Like, how to make this and that. And there's terrible shit in there. Like, you could make, what was in there? Was it really bad? If I go back into it, is it gonna be like Hardy Boys level spy shit, like just really remedial stuff? Tell you what, I'm gonna go back and read, and they're legal, they're books, right? Books can't be illegal. I'm going to peruse the table of contents, and then if it turns out the subject matter is so bad and illegal I can't talk about it in the video, then you will not have heard any of this. I will have just edited it out. But if not, it remains, and it wasn't as bad as I thought it was. But yeah, if you guys haven't heard of that stuff, that's like how to do the really underworld kind of shit. I think how to was a chat, how to or something like that. Anyway, I forgot what the fuck we were talking about. Oh yeah, I'm just trying to say, dude. Another one was I tried to get like, it tried and successfully got unlimited coins doing the like quarter on the string trick. San Jose, Northern California. That's where I first started to play Street Fighter 2 in like the 90s. And my buddy, actually, his dad owned the place, so we were allowed to do it. He was like, go ahead, it doesn't even matter, we just liked actually doing it. And so we would get all the coins in there. Dude, this is actually really good. I'm rambling so fucking long right now. I'm not even going to get to the guitars yet, so this is serving very well for ASMR purposes. Well, what was I talking about? At the devious shit. So the quarter on the string was one of them. One time with my buddy in Canoga Park, I remember I was trying to do some kind of a weird trick in a change machine at a car wash, trying to look the purpose of all of the things that we would try to do is some kind of a money change machine where you try to do something and get something else out, and it never fucking worked. But I'm trying to say I tried to do shit like that also. So I get it, man. Like, I get all of that shit. But I gotta help other people too. Please don't be time vampires. Thank you. Now, let's talk about guitars. First, right off the bat, the one you saw me using, if you saw the guitar video that I put out, I Love You Guys, is the name of the song, and I also love you guys. This was the guitar in it. An Ibanez SZ, like Z, 720. And Marty Friedman played it in the early 2000s. I don't know if I'm going to play that much, actually, in this one. I just hit the mic. I just want to talk about the guitars, because I want to get into the content battle, if I'm being honest. And come on, we did a lot of guitar-y shit. It was literally an instructional guitar video, if you want to call it. I probably owe you some licks from that, though, in this. Okay, to be fair. Okay, what's one of the difficult ones? Let's see. What would be a lick that people would want? You know what? Let's go through the scale run, the E minor scale run, right? It's all hammer-ons, and I should have addressed that. Hey, I gotta say something really quick, actually. It was a very rushed video, and it sounds like a douchey thing to say. It was time sensitive. I wanted to start making other videos for you guys. I was going through some hard shit. I feel like I got it all out of me. I was like, alright, I'm good. I gotta get this video out. I gotta just do something. And it was actually rushed. If I took my time on it, it would have had all of the dynamic notation. Yeah, I don't know if fucking Levi actually watches this. The tab god. It was a disaster. I apologize. And yes, there's even timings in there that are incorrect. But listen, man, I got most of the important shit, the hooks, the main riff in there, even the fucking E minor scale run that I will probably butcher now is properly notated. So who knows if I could do it right now. But maybe I'll even toss that tab on the screen for you guys. Why am I whispering? Was I whispering before? What the fuck? How long have I been whispering? Okay. E minor scale run. Can you even hear that? Okay. So, dude, I don't know if you'll be able to see it, but it's hammer-ons. And zero chance I play this cleanly, but just to show you, you're going to be, rather than picking every note for the one in the song, you're going to be striking and then just with your left hand. Can you hear that? And then same on the next strings. And then I do wacky shit. Something like that. So at the end it's going to be like... And I fucked up on the B string, but I don't care. Thank you. Okay, so that's the Ibanez SZ. It's hard to... Why am I whispering again? Okay, that's this guitar. And let's put that here. I told myself that I would get to eat chips if I stayed up to do the fucking video. Because it's also ASMR. And you're not supposed to care. You know what's really fucked up though? This is double fucked if my friends that loan me these guitars see that, because I'm about to eat these goddamn chips. Hey, don't tell them. I'm about to handle these really nice fucking guitars while eating chips. You know what? I'll bet you guys do it too. Yeah. Do the same thing. Tell you what I'll do. I'll go through my guitars first then. That way, I'm using my greasy fingers on my guitars. And then I'll wipe my hands. I'll actually go. I'll wash my hands, and then I'll clean them off. Then I'll use my... Okay, that's what I'll do. Okay. Hold on, one more. Okay, that's good. Okay. Then. The Sterling. This. I got this like last year. And John Petrucci of Dream Theater, one of the most amazing guitarists to ever walk the earth. This is one of his signature models, or I guess it's like a lesser. I don't want to say lesser because it's a really fucking good guitar, but it is. I forgot what the actual, what is the Cutlass? Or is that something else? Anyway, this style of guitar, I just saw it last year. I don't know how long it's been around, but notable on this one. First of all, if you saw the practice #1 video that I did, this was the guitar. And notable on this one is it's a double octave, 24 frets on this. So you have the full 2-octave range. It's always cool to see the 2 dots at the very end, not just in the middle, right? So anyway, that is the Sterling that you saw there. What in the run was what? I can never... I can't do the, yeah, dead noted it. This was the white Strat, the white on white Polar that I said I got on Black Friday, remember? It was super cool, so it's not technically like, what is it, the 62 reissue? 62, 69, 62, 68. Hey, give me the year. What was the reissue year? Or just what was the exact guitar model Wayne bought in Wayne's World? The white Strat. Give me all of the specs of the white Strat. Idle one is probably going to get it, unless Adam, the competition, is listening to this right now. Hey, leave in the comments. First person, let's just do $25. Alright, that's just really great. These things are shred machines too, dude. That's one of my favorite, like, runs. I've done that 3 times on the channel now. You know what? I'll tab that. I don't think I tabbed that last time. Then the full thing is rad. That is Fender Strat. Humbucker single, humbucker single, HSS, Polar, white on white. Where's this going? I'm fucking surrounded by guitars right now. I'll keep them like this, whatever. I'll do yoga for a long time. Let's go to the other thing. Look, I just bought this one. So this is, I think, an SZ520, not a 720. The 520 is just as awesome as the 720 so far from what I'm checking. Both have set neck design. So I don't know the fucking difference between set neck. You know what? I'll just do two. It'll be two back-to-back guitar related trivia questions. This one also worth 25, but that's it. No more trivia questions after this. Okay, I got too much. I have too much to do with peace and love. Set neck versus neck through. If you can please tell me what the difference between a set neck and neck through guitar design in the comments, I'll give you $25, all right? And if it turns out they're the same, then that's cool. That's fine. Just say that. Turns out they're the same, but they have to be the same. Don't just fucking say it. The difference is, even though the 520 is a little less expensive than the 720, it does play very, very well. It's missing some really nice features. The 720 actually has a really nice trim with mother of pearl set and the inlays. Let's go right here. Okay. Maybe I'll zoom in. Actually, so you can kind of see the difference. And I'll zoom in there. Okay. And now that I actually have those in a shot, I can just put up a picture on the screen and actually show you the difference in the inlay on the fretboard. And still plays really, really fast. This one has some buzzing. Yeah, I'll figure it out. It might have a warped neck. I might not care though. Then we have, I believe it's an Edwards. I forgot what this was. You know what? No, I still have one more of mine. The JS. You guys saw this one actually in the Ibanez video. If you ever listened to the Ibanez whispering video that I did. Hold on, I'll get it. Dude, oh my god, cramp. Holy shit. Oh, that was a bad move, dude. All good, you're good. Okay, yeah. Yeah, so the JS, you guys saw this, yeah. This is probably the fastest playing guitar in the house. Even though you can shred on any of these, I fucking take it back. It's just the neck is so thin. And the S-type saber, really close to your body, it's just like so playable. It's this one and the SZ, I'm sorry, even though different shapes and especially the headstock, I think those are my favorite guitars. Oh, and they're both Ibanez. Look at that. Okay, so, what else? Okay, yeah, you know what? The other guitars don't belong to me, so I'm going to eat more chips. This is going to be a guitar intermission. I'm going to eat more chips, and I'll talk with you about shit off the top of my head. And then I'm going to go wash my hands so I can continue showing you the other guitars. Is that okay? Okay. 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 So, what do you guys want to talk about? Stories. I'm trying to think if I have any stories. I don't think I do. Dude, Adam fucking crushed that last trivia. I felt bad. Dude. Should I put fucking rules like Adam can only answer more than Adam is not allowed to answer more than 50% of the shit? Should there be rules for how many things? Because then if people want to be dicks, they can just like fucking shout out the answers and it's not going to matter anyway. You know what I mean? I'll be like, hey Adam, don't answer anymore. or Adam, I'm not giving you any more prizes. And then he'll just be like, all right, cool. And then he'll literally just rattle off the next 3 answers anyway, because he wouldn't give a shit. So it's like, it doesn't matter. You guys just got to be faster. It is what it is. All right. Almost. What do I want to do? Dude, I'm actually excited to get to this fucking Jackson hybrid. Hold on. I'll be right back. My pocket is where I'm going to put you. And we're going like that. Now we're doing that. And this is what's happening. That's the reality, people. That's the reality. You know what? Fuck it. One more. Fucking fine. One more trivia question. $25. That's the reality. What movie am I thinking of? What movie am I quoting when I say that? That's the reality. Man. I know it's obscure. If no one gets it in 2 days, I'll put a clue. Okay? That's the reality. This, my friends. Hold on. I need to take a deep breath. Potato chips. Am I right? Okay, let's talk about this. My buddy in aerospace, fucking genius, made this guitar. And when I say genius, I'm not talking about just good with numbers, good with making cool aero shit. I mean like this dude, shredder extraordinaire. We bonded actually over our love of metal. And when we first met there, he was running the water jet and I was doing design work, and I heard him blasting Chokehold by C.O.B., Children of Bodom. I still don't know if it's Bottom or Bodom or Boodum, how it's pronounced, but he was listening to Chokehold. I've actually brought up before the dual solos, the guitar and keyboard solos in Chokehold are in my top 5 favorite solos ever because of the melody, the dual melodies. Oh my god, so good and very very thoughtful. Oh man, I sound like a douche when I say this, but you should hear it. I'm gonna be like the very thoughtful dueling melodies in Children of Bodom's Chokehold, Cocked and Loaded is really something to behold. It's the fucking way, and then you're gonna hear it, and you're gonna hear Alexi, R.I.P., screaming at the fucking top of his lungs, and you're gonna be like, da, 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 da. You're like, what the hell was David talking about? Get to the solo though. If you guys listen to the goddamn keyboard and guitar, especially syncopated parts of that goddamn solo, and you don't have any emotion, you just have no soul. All right, it's a wrap. Now let's talk about this. My buddy made a fucking Jackson Strat hybrid. Right? And I actually, when he emailed me that he put a Jackson neck, a fucking Jackson professional neck, on an amazing blue. I don't know what color blue this is, but he put a professional neck on this. And so, yeah, I texted back to him. I think I said, that's like, you should go to Nashville with that, because the Strat body, even though, yeah, I know the Tellys are popular there, like, there's something about this body that is very country to me, but the neck, come on, it's a fucking Jackson neck. And so I was like, that thing would, like, probably turn heads in Nashville. And he texted back with Thrashville. Fucking hashtag Thrashville, dude. This is a rad guitar. Yeah. What would I play on this? What would I play? Okay, it's a Jackson. Oh, you know what's crazy? Okay, now I have to play Crazy Train because it's Jackson. But, it's crazy that I don't have my other fucking Jackson, my offset V. Speaking the Randy Rhoads model Jackson that I played in the Guitars Bro Do You Speak a video. I can't find it. Is that the weirdest fucking thing to say? I've lost one of me guitars. I don't know why I Uncle Scrooged it there, but I can't find it. Hey Tom, have you seen my Jackson? Okay. There's that one. Okay, now this was I still don't know what the fuck this was. Same buddy that made the Thrashville Jackson Strat Hybrid loaned me this one. I guess it's an Edwards. It doesn't have it on the headstock though. If anyone's listening that knows what the hell this is, an Edwards neck through design is supposed to be like an ESP. Looks like actually one of those Alexi models. Like, it's super cool. Sorry, most of these are out of tune. Like, you don't play every fucking guitar you have. And also, he knows I don't really like fucking with Floyds. I'm so sorry if it's like really dense with guitar jargon, guys, but I have to find a happy medium. There's people that know all of it, and there's people that know none of it, so we're right about yay. And sometimes guitars are out of tune, and I have to tune them using the pegs. It's okay. Stop shouting, people that know guitars. I tell my buddy to always leave these little nuts loose up here because I don't fuck with Floyds. It's dropped. It's really low. This one's dropped low. I don't know why I do a stupid dance. It's like I'm mocking myself when I play sometimes. Like, I can't not mock myself. Okay, just play without doing that shit. Yeah, see, I need to groove in order to do it or I fuck it up. Let me try to do it without grooving and not fucking it up. Can't do it. I'm trying to go. Alright. Alright, fuck it. Here we go. Okay. The JS. Okay, now this one. Check this shit out. This fucking thing is like a collector's guitar. It's called a Tisdale. Oof, sorry. Again, haven't changed. You know what? Fuck it. Let's not play this one. I want to show it to you. Look at how amazing it is. Cocobolo wood. Check out the neck. First of all, it's all cut from it. Very, very, very fucking cool looking. But look at the neck. I'll actually get close on the neck. I'm not even going to do the thing where it's like I make you zoom in and lose fidelity. I'm going to go close because I want you to see how the neck is also made of the wood. And it shares the coloration, the discoloration, whatever you want to call it. Is a $10,000 Taylor. And if you look it up, and that sounds beautiful. That sounds good. Okay. That was a weird sound I just made. Now, I'm lying. It's not a $10,000 Taylor. My buddy got this from someone that got it off eBay. This is a fucking knockoff, a ridiculously good replica. It even has like a fucking thing on the inside. Dude, is this illegal to have? Am I allowed to have this shit? Dude, I didn't buy it. Someone gave it to. I even said I was going to put it on a video. I need to do some research. Alright, let's go. Those are the guitars. Let's do other shit. Oh my god, I swear if this 20-pound weight fucking smashes the Thrashville, I will be very upset with myself. Oh my god. I'm being irresponsible. Hold on. There, now I'm responsible. Alright, now, really quick, before we get to the content battle between Jake and Tom, I want to just rattle off some quick Clint Eastwood facts. I know it sounds weird. Heem Jeffy, fucking shout out, OG of the channel. I'm going to educate you and myself because I haven't looked at these. I hope they're good. Heem, 15. Clint Eastwood facts for you. Surprisingly movie-like facts you didn't know. Let's see, test your knowledge. Clint Eastwood is now 90 years old. 90 is pretty strong. Alright, 90 is good. You win after, I don't know, 70, whatever. He was expelled from high school. Right on. Let's read about this really quick. Throughout the 1940s, the Eastwood family remained in Piedmont, California. He went to Piedmont High School, but not until he ended up getting expelled. It was his punishment for ruining a wet football field by riding his bike around. Hey, cool, yeah, take away a person's future over that, right? Oh, wait, Clint was riding his fucking bike through the field. Yeah, take away any potential job prospects, please. Yeah, do that immediately. He later transferred to Oakland Technical High School. However, it's not entirely clear whether he graduated here. Wow, okay. He worked numerous odd jobs as a teenager. Could use a A there, but it's okay. I mean, haven't we all? Let's see which ones. Before he's known as one of today's most celebrated directors and actors. Sorry, before he's known. Yeah, it's a little weird. The way the writing, hey, no offense. First of all, shout out Country Thang Daily. I'm reading your stuff. You're awesome. I'm sorry, you know what? I'm not going to make fun of your grammar here. I'm being a fucking asshole. What is wrong with me? Before he's known as one of today's most celebrated directors and actors, he once worked for the California Forestry Service. He helped put out wild wires, among other things. It's fucking fires. Okay. Oh, fuck. He helped put out wild wires, among other things. The young Clint spent most of his summer days doing this job while in high school. After he graduated, Clint said he was down forging metal. Oh, it's raining now. Oh, that's nice. Fuck yeah. Hey, anyone live near the hills? How fucking beautiful. Do we not live in Switzerland right now? Holy shit. Okay, before he's... I gotta get back to this. Jesus. Is this a disaster? Is anyone listening to this shit? The young Clint spent most of his summer days doing this job while in high school. After he graduated, Clint said he was down forging metal at Bethlehem. I can't fucking read this now. He also tried bagging groceries, worked at Boeing doing aircraft. Fuck! Doing aircraft parts? Dude, Country Thang Daily, you are fucking awesome. I love you. Worked at Boeing doing aircraft parts and canned goods in a factory. Clint was also a lumberjack and patrolled as a lifeguard at the local beach. You got this shit, dude. He was drafted into the army for the Korean War. As cool as this fact might sound, Clint actually wanted to get out of the war draft. He tried so by calling the draft board, saying he was off to college. However, However, his excuse didn't pan out and went on to the war. In the end, he wasn't able to fight. He survived the crash landing on the sea. That's fucking crazy. Let's hear about it, like Indiana Jones style. One weekend, the 21-year-old... Dude, I feel like this is going to hit me from left field. I already have a case of the giggles, and it's going to fucking wild wire me again, and I'm going to lose my fucking shit. One weekend, the 21-year-old Korean War draftee secured a pass. He proceeded to hitch on a ride to Seattle to spend some time with his girlfriend and see his parents. Yet, the twin-engine Beechcraft's door malfunctioned, rendering it to pop open. Clint attempted to keep the plane door closed by holding it close. Okay. Along the way, the pilot chose to avoid an oncoming storm by flying over it. Okay. As a result, Clint suffered from the thin air. Okay. Whew. A little later, the pilot had to crash land at sea because the plane ran out of fuel. Okay. Although successful, don't put that right after that sentence, though. Clint and the pilot had to swim for safety to the shore. Fuck. It was found out later on that the sea was full. Okay. A little later, the pilot had to crash. We got past that. The sea is full of sharks. It was found out later on that the sea was full of sharks. They were lucky that they made it alive by swimming from late afternoon until sundown. Fans speculate that this near-death experience inspired him to tell the film Sully. Okay, he dropped out of college. Clint Eastwood went to Los Angeles City College after his time in the Army. He tried to pursue a business administration degree, but he only lasted 2 semesters before dropping out. That's fine. Not long enough. He would be busy in production studios. Not long enough. He would be busy in... Have I gone full dumb? That doesn't make sense. Not long enough. He would be busy in production studios trying to make a name in Hollywood. Not long enough. Maybe that's a saying I don't know about. As a budding actor, Clint had no idea how to act. Clint Eastwood's good looks were a contract director magnet. When he met Arthur Lubin, he landed a job with Universal Studios. However, his looks weren't enough for him to succeed in the industry. He had zero ideas on how to move in front of the camera. Luckily, he was set to be one of the new talents that a new production studio wanted to train. Clint was then hired on a temporary learning contract and lasted for 7 years. He was making around 70. Okay. All right, let's go. Come on, let's speed this up. Speaking of good looks, Clint Eastwood totally had them in the 60s. Yeah, I'll bet, dude. Clint Eastwood's height is 6'4". That's what the little apostrophe actually is between the 6 and 4. He donned that unique Italian looks with a convincing aura for Western movies. With his towering height, this green-eyed definition of a white man would soon capture the box office with his signature scowled facial expressions and gritty voice. All right, let's just speed round the rest of it. Let's go. His first working contract only paid him $100. His first acting part was in a terrible movie. All right, which one? Clint Eastwood debuted on the silver screen through the movie Revenge of the Creature, 1954. The movie grossed $1.1 million in the box office. It was horrible enough to have its own episode of Mystery Science Theater 3000. All right, cool. Universal fired Clint because of his protruding Adam's apple. Whoa. 5 years into working with Universal Pictures, he was fired in 1959. By this time, he played a couple of roles where 9 of 10 of them were uncredited. But actor Burt Reynolds said that Clint wasn't fired because he lacked acting skills. Universal let him go because his Adam's apple was too prominent. And also, Burt Reynolds was a fucking joker, so maybe that wasn't true. Okay. He landed his first TV appearance, and it paid well. Okay. He launched his film production company. All right, these facts are getting a little less facty, huh? Hey, did you know at some point Clint Eastwood launched his film production company? Hey, Now there's some, I'm being a dick. His weekly rate skyrocketed and he continued on producing more notable movies. I wish they would number them. What number are we at? Clint grew to be more than an actor. Clint Eastwood net worth in 2001. This article fell apart, and I love you. Now, let's do the content battle. Thank you, dude. Oh my god, that was great. I don't know if I'm really tired or if that was one of the fucking best articles I've ever seen in my life. Okay. Content battle. Then I'm going to sleep. I'm eating a chip. Alright, listen. I won't eat in the mic. I'll move away from it. And I'll just talk a little bit louder, alright? Starting with Tom. Submission number 1 from Tom. Alright? We're going to start simple. How things work. Look at the screen. This is different anchors and what they look like on the other end of the stud when you are screwing stuff in. I'm going to eat some chips, but watch it. It's already more than 65% way through. That was an oddly specific number. Hey, other ASM artists and voice actors? No. You don't want to record on a full stomach, which is why I'm so fucking hungry right now. I wait a long time before using my voice for these videos when I eat. To eat, I should say. I was just looking for the fucking mouse the whole time, guys. It's in my left hand. I was just looking around the room. I feel it in my left hand. Now, this one's hilarious from Jake. From CNN Travel. Do not push a slower friend down if you encounter a bear. National Park Service warns. Now, I did not even read this yet. This is all coming from the IMs. I opened it up, saw the title, almost pissed my pants laughing, and put it in the submissions. So let's read about it. The National Park Service has some very important tips for what not to do. For what not to do if you, and a friend encounter a bear in the wild. If you come across a bear, never push a slower friend down. The agency wrote on Twitter on Tuesday, even if you feel the friendship has run its course, this has to be fucking satire. The agency used the lighthearted joke as a segue into some more serious bear safety tips. Okay, I'm fine with it. Let's give them their 2 cents. Seeing a bear in the wild is a special treat for any visitor to a national park, the agency wrote in another tweet. I'm sorry, I'm tired, guys. Give me some slack. While it is an exciting moment, it is important to remember that bears in national parks are wild and can be dangerous. Well, yeah, come on, dude. I'm terrified of those fucking things. Bears of different species make their homes in various habitats across the United States. I'll speed round it, sorry. Brown or grizzlies are found across Wyoming, Montana, Idaho, and Washington, while black bears can be found throughout most of the Northeast, the Appalachian Mountains, and the West Coast, in addition to portions of the South and Midwest. Let me just skim really quick to see if there's anything I give a shit about. Alright, identify yourselves to giving pointers here. The service points out that as spring approaches, bears will become more active. On their website, I'm fucking such a terrible person. All I think of right now is the end of Grizzly Man. Okay, I don't want to think of it. The National Park Service advises visitors who encounter a bear to keep their distance from the animal and not to surprise the bear if it hasn't noticed you yet. Who the fuck does that? Surprise! Like, you're gonna go behind a fucking bear and literally be like, gotcha, fucker. Who's gonna surprise a bear? No one who is that for? Who is that fucking sentence for? Don't surprise the bear if it hasn't noticed you guys. If the bear notices, stupid fucking people, who am I talking about? If the bear notices you, you should identify yourself as a human by standing still, talking calmly, and waving your arms. I'm sorry for the fucking pause there, but I'm trying to understand as a human by standing still, talking calmly, and waving your arms. If you're waving your arms, you're not standing still. Can we fucking agree on that? Sorry for the F-bombs. One of my old university buddies told me whenever I got really tired, I cursed a lot. So I might start bleeping them out if I feel like it's too jarring. Let me see. I'm standing still, and I'm waving my arms. Can't do it. I just tried. you do this, you move, your torso moves to one side. Okay, so that's wrong. And also, talking calmly and waving your arms. Hikers should also travel in groups if possible. I'm all for that. The website also notes that bear attacks are rare but can occur. Now, I have a theory. I have a theory right fucking now. These people that wrote it, where they're like, if the bear notices you, you should identify yourself as a human by standing still, talking calmly, and waving your arms. They just want people to look really stupid before they get eaten. I think that's what happened. They want you to look really stupid before you get eaten by the bear. They're like, no, listen, we need you to stand still, and then just mumble something to yourself and wave your arms around. They want people to be dumb. Is at the end of it. Come on. On Twitter, users seem more interested in soliciting further friendship advice from the blah, 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 blah. Consider your friend. I just want to consider them acquaintance. I don't care. I'm over it. But it was cool. All right, now listen. I'm putting up a Smash Bros meme right over here. Shushing. Fucking enter new challenger. Scooter is joining. Not joining the fight. If they join the fight, it means they're for you. No, he's in the battle. Yeah, fucking plot twist, dude. Scooter put some pretty cool shit. Put some pretty funny shit in the IM, so he is also in the fight. So in the comments, feel free to, if anyone even cares. Sometimes, if it's not money driven, people don't really comment on it, but I am curious if you guys, I put 2 for each person. I think there's 2 submissions. Wait, 1, 2, 3, 1. Oh, 3. So each, Jake and Tom and Scooter each have 3 submissions each. They're going to battle, all right? Whoever the winner, you know what? Fuck it. I'll give them. I'll give the winner of this. I'm going to email either Tom, Jake, or Scooter fucking $25 to Amazon, whoever wins this shit. You guys like that? So that was Jake's. That was good just based off the submissions. So Tom just had the anchor one. Jake just had this fucking bear one. And Scott is submitting something actually really, really funny. And I'm sorry if it's too, like, contextual for people from the area. But for anyone that's afraid, like, AI is just going to fucking take over, he submitted this. Scott showed us, I think it's ChatGPT, where he's like, well, it doesn't look like they're going to take over Google Maps anytime soon. Because he's like, give me directions from the Stonefire Grill in West Hills to preschool. And you could see yourself, if you go to this location in Google Maps where all these streets are, how they just don't make sense. In this case, you could literally just say, yeah, fucking Stonefire Grill to anywhere, to Universal Studios. It would have been the same shit. And it's like, head west on Victory Boulevard toward Medical Center Drive. And I'm like just kind of looking at this in the corner of my eye while I was working, because that's how I read the stuff coming in. And I look at it really quick and I just notice, like, wait, what are you talking about? Like, Victory, right onto Platte to Ventura, right onto DeSoto. And I'm like, okay, Ventura on DeSoto, but that's putting you south the boulevard. And then it goes, turn left onto Roscoe. And I'm like, what the fuck is going on with chat? I was like, this is bullshit, huh? So I go back to IM and I go, wait a minute. So it's just giving you random fucking directions right now? And Scooter's like, yes. Pretty much just like a annoying high schooler that's like, oh yeah, no, I totally know that. Here, ask me anything, go. And then it just tells you random shit. So that was very funny to me. This one is a really good one coming up for, I know it's coming up. Tom submitted this one, and it's a cat. You're going to have to look at it. It's a person that drew a bunch of stuff on little clipboards and is making mouths for their absolutely adorable cat. That's not a ragdoll. What kind is that? The fluffy white ones, dude. It's making the cat smile. I think it's really cute. It even made a little cutout on the thing to accommodate the cat's pink nose. Oh, it's funny, dude. That's hilarious. I'm sorry, I shouldn't bias the contest. Next, Jake's coming strong with a really cool car accident. Hopefully no one got hurt. Watch this. Okay, so there's a tire in the middle of the road. This guy gets bumped. They all get out. And that's how that goes. Let's look at it again. It all started with a dude slowing down in the freeway for a tire instead of just like pushing it out of the way. Let's watch it again. You see the tire in the lower right. Dude stops right there. Super busy fucking highway. Bam. Guy gets slammed. They all fortunately get out, and this guy has to outrun that disaster. Whoa. That was crazy. And then this one, Scooter's submission. I laughed really fucking hard when I saw this today. I learned Titanic's wireless operator told a nearby ship to shut up when warned of icebergs less than an hour before they struck an iceberg. Like, I just wanted to laugh again right now. Is that true? Let's read some comments. That was submitted by, I don't know, my eyes suck right now. Rocklou, I think it is. I'm tired. Let's go. First comment, Deadfire. Here is a very enlightening video about why what sounds like an absurdly idiotic reaction to the ice warnings was, in fact, pretty understandable. Oh, okay, so it was understandable. Well, don't suck the fun out of it. Don't suck the fun out of one of the biggest maritime disasters, maybe the biggest in history. Where's the fun in that? I'm going to move on. You just made me feel like an asshole. Thanks. Okay. Yeah, Tom submitted this one. I don't know why. I just found this one really funny. Not even creepy, just really funny. There's a house in my attic. Like, look at the picture. You're like, what am I looking at? Oh, you're in the attic and there's a house in there. That's just really wild. That was submitted by Catching Windows. 30,000 upvotes. How does that happen? I want to read some of the comments. That's a little creepy, I guess. That's the first one. By Hey You, It's Me. Hey You, whatever. Your attic is as big as my house. I'm going to upvote that. It is a cool attic. I like it. I like the size. That's what she said. What's inside of it? Says Blood Bear. Yeah, what is inside of it? Nope, he actually responded. Junk, old cabinet, a tire, a hat, a toilet, and a sink. Dirt, lots of dirt, and spiders. I have more pictures, but there's like 15 of them. That's very, very cool. House for sale, reduced price due to being big fucking nope in the sorry, I'm going to say it again. House for sale, reduced price due to big fucking nope in the attic. I'm going to upvote that shit. I don't want to bias this one because that one's really funny. Okay, this one from Jake. It would win. Okay, I gotta go back. I'm not going to show the whole fucking thing, but it is really, really cute. This guy made a house for a frog, and it's the most amazing thing you will see this week. Look, Jake, you might win anyway with this. If I show the whole thing, it'll probably win, but it's going to take like the majority of the video to do the whole thing, but I will show the beginning of it at least. It is this frog. All right, check it out. Here, let's go. Wait a minute. Come on. You gotta reload it. All right, so this guy, and where is this from? Instagram, does it have like who it actually is? It doesn't have the reference from the person. I'll try to find the person. I don't know where this is from. Hopefully it'll flash his actual name on the screen. This guy should get credit for this shit, or just look up like dude built a house for a frog and it'll probably come up with it. All right, this guy made a house for a frog and it's the most amazing thing you will see this week. Now, check this shit out. This is cool. You should look at this, unless you're passed out, in which case you can't even hear me right now, so it doesn't matter. Noticed a frog lived on our fence, so I made him a house, and he did that in Fusion. So he made this little 3D printed house for this frog. It says he hates it. And then 1 week later, the frog is adorably living in the house. And guess the dude gets a bunch of suggestions from people as to how to mod the house, perhaps to make a different house for the frog. And this dude takes notes and he starts modeling it. Very, very cool looking surface work here. I love Fusion. I'm almost certain this is Fusion, actually. What a great package. Anyway, I'm not going to say it. Frodrick. They named the frog Frodrick. And he indeed incorporated these modifications on Rev B or Rev 2 on the house. And other people keep on giving suggestions like make a swimming pool. He incorporates this multi-level fucking swimming pool and gets a friend. Frodrick gets a friend over for a company. They're each looking out the windows. Enter Possum. Possum has entered the fucking... Okay, and that's where it actually stops. I'm just kidding. It moves on to the next one. You know what? Fuck it, Jake. Maybe we'll actually watch this whole thing. You might just win by fucking default. Here we go. So they built the frog an emergency cave to evade the possums. Fraud is what they're calling. I missed that. Had a pool party. Okay, so other frogs now come over and join, and then check this shit out. Possum used the escape pods. No. Turns out the possum just wanted some frog tea. Drinking. Look at this. The possum is with the frogs now, licking the it booped the fucking frog. King Julian is the name of the possum, who is now part of the frog family. I think that's as far as I want to go. Look at what they did for it. It's even got like a lit spa. It's like a hotel for frogs. And now these guys. Ugh. Let's move on. I don't want to make this a slaughter. Jake is about to win this. Okay, and then it turns out the possum gets a friend also, and they all have a really cool family. Anyway, okay, so look, this is the last one. Scooter just submitted this one. It's not even like a meme or anything. It's something we've been talking about. Look at this house. It's boxable. You guys hear of this boxable? I like tiny homes. I'm gonna just like reload this thing. I guess you can buy this house and it unpacks. I'm gonna take myself out of no, I'll shrink it down. It's okay. Unpacks in an hour, and you just buy land somewhere awesome, and then you put it. It looks sturdy as fuck. I love it. Great design. I'm into it. I'm into it. I'm into it. Guys, I want to go to sleep. Is this my thing now, where I just eat chips? You like how these fucking chips weren't even found anywhere in that one fitness suggestion video or in the community post I left where I'm like, it's important I show you everything. In fairness, I had Fritos in there. Fritos are good. What are the ingredients in these? Alright, potatoes. Gotta be right. Potatoes, vegetable oils, Himalayan pink salt. That could be worse. Guess we'll just watch this boxables for a little bit, huh? Okay. Are we good? Was I supposed to mention anything else? I don't think I will. That's what jeans are for. Let me see. Oh my fuck, it's 3:40. How long have I been recording, dude? Well, an hour. Didn't I say it was 2:40 before? What did I just delete? Sorry. I'm just trying to make sure I didn't say that I would tell anyone I would do something in this video. One of you guys, actually. When I say someone, I'm talking about one of you guys. I don't have any other, I mean, I have people that email me for sponsorships and stuff like that. And thank you very much if you guys actually are viewers. Also, the people that have been emailing me for sponsorships and everything. Sometimes I get back to you, sometimes I don't. I'm just not doing a sponsorship-based channel right now for various reasons. We'll see what happens. Creative outlet. I'm rambling. I'm gonna go. Love you guys.